I'm trying to do a video and I took a picture. Okay, this is the first time I've used this phone for this, and this is about family confronting an addict who's currently using or drinking, and why it's so important. I looked back because my parents died, and I'm going on 6.5 years clean and sober, and I'm processing new stuff, and when I'm in here, I talk to myself, and as a truth seeker, when you look back, and they would say, oh no, it's not healthy to talk to yourself. Yes, it is. Look, I'm ready for bed, so I just need to get this out. All those family events that I missed and I regretted, lonely little me in here or somewhere else, as I wasn't capable of going to these events and not functional at all, and probably ashamed of myself, but couldn't admit it. Because put yourself, like, if a family member, I'm not saying if they would have, but I didn't get this. If a family member or someone real close and they see you're in a dangerous position would come up and say, I want to talk to you because I love you and I am concerned about, your lifestyle. Now, if they say something, you might want to then say, can you just put yourself in my place? I mean, if you were not using and drinking and running amok, can you just do that right now for me, please? I wouldn't plead, but, just try to get that addict to get outside of his narcissism, because it is pure narcissistic to use and drink because it's all about me and I don't care what they say and I can do what I want. Well, no, we all one. We are all here to serve each other and love one another and not take. And money isn't important to me. What's important is growth and maturity and stoicism. And I'm just getting to know how to be social. Okay? I've got this big celebration. I have support, and it's great, but I'm not going to be able to walk a lot. So, just I just thought I would share that, and I should stay on the point, I know. But I don't come on a lot because, it's just I have to have it in my heart to share something. I'm going to plan it. I like to write it down or use AI, but right now I'm really busy. And, when you're disabled, everything takes much longer. So might want to clean up your act because the future looks very concerning. And I've known about this since 2017. So now that I'm a lot older, I don't care. I'm ready to go. I feel like this place is hell. Do your very best. Listen to motivational videos. That's what I did. As soon as I decided to lower my dose and do what I had to do, no matter how I felt or what it took, that I was going to overcome those liquid handcuffs, because I'm not going up there addicted. Oh, hell no. Mm-mm. I don't want to come back here. And if you see Team Exit Live 2.0 on TikTok, you understand why. Just ask your questions. Anyway, I can share that with you if y'all want. But I'm not looking for a big following, just whoever's meant to come here and who's serious about overcoming liquid handcuffs and all addictive drugs. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I like the caffeine, and I've got the Flora Visions nicotine for medicinal purposes only. And I do once in a while take the lozenges actually all day long. But that's the thing, the dopamine, man. I had that dopamine coming in from outside. So the production of dopamine is a challenge, but it's a fun game. And you're always going to win in the end. If you know you will, you will. So that's where affirmations come in. So please do your affirmations, listen to the shorts, the shorts, do the breath work. This is what I did, and that's why I didn't have to go on Suboxone. I've been on that before, and you're still sick, man. When you get off that shit, yeah, you are. So no. Anyway, I think it's very important to come from one's heart and love oneself. And if you don't, like I hated my name, and I didn't know why. Because I hated me. Because I wasn't doing right by myself. Obviously, I'm disabled now. I probably wouldn't be because I was athletic and I was into nutrition, but I was a strong soul. So I don't know how I survived it. Don't wait until you're 66. Anyway, treat oneself with love and others with love. Always come from the heart, and reprogram the operating system. It's a real thing. You got the neurotransmitters in there, and you can listen to Dr. Joe Dispenza and Greg Brandon and positive stuff, and watch the music, the sounds that you hear. I listen to HZ frequencies, and I meditated, and I got to know me, and I got to run out my triggers. Okay, those triggers that I didn't know were triggers and had me breaking my sobriety, kicking methadone 2 or 3 times before this last time, which was horrific because I feel like they put something in there, but I'm not going to say more. If you're a truth seeker, you kind of read what I'm saying, okay? So there's a lot going on in our world. If you look outside the, bought out media, and it's really time to buckle down and detox. Really is. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening. If you're even on here, if I got it, uploaded, because I have it for a while. And if you like this kind of content, please let me know, and I'll do more because I like encouragement. Because I can only be myself. Okay, that's it. All right. Thank you. Good virtues.